Was it actually in the pit stop or when you headed out?
It was when I headed out. As I turned up the hill, the wheel came off, so yeah, I stopped immediately. But yeah, very disappointing, and you know, we all make mistakes, but you always hope they never happen. Disappointing also because it's in front of the home crowd, and I was really enjoying the race. Had a good couple of battles out there, and the pace was very good. Before my stop, you know, I caught up with Lewis, Sebastian, and Mark, and they peeled off, and I stayed up for one more lap, and you know, it was all looking pretty sweet, and I think I would have come out alongside Mark. It's not in front of Mark when I made my pit stop, so much could have happened, and we could have had, you know, there's always a possibility of a podium when you're that high up and the pace is good. So yeah, disappointing, and hopefully we won't have this sort of issue again.
As you say, you showed us in Montreal, and we saw again today how late that the race pecking order can change. I know it's easy to sort of talk about it now, but where do you think you could have ended up?
I think you have to say that anyone that had pace near the end had a chance for a podium, and I definitely had pace. You know, on the previous stint, I caught up with the three guys in front. On the inter tyre, I just couldn't get it working. To be fair, it's been all weekend though. And then when we put the dries on, I felt really good, and the pace was good on that stint. And I just got up to the back of Webber. He pitted, and then I carried on for another lap, knowing that I'd have a bit more at the end of the race. Pit stop was very quick. Our pit stops have been better, I think, than Red Bull here. I'm not sure, but it seems that way. And the guy on the front right lost the wheel nut. Went to take another wheel nut, but as he turned, his hand moving, I think that the guy on the front jet saw that, and he reacted to that, thinking that was okay, let's go. And then the lollipop lifted, and yeah, and that was it. So a pity, because I think it could have been a great race.
But to look at a positive, it was a cracking overtaking manoeuvre with Felipe Massa, where you were very brave and you stuck it out onto a sort of uncertain bit of track at that stage, and your tyres weren't that warm, so I think that gave the crowd plenty to cheer about.
Good. I didn't really have a choice where I put the car on the exit, because he sort of forced me there, but yeah, it was very enjoyable, and Lewis got Fernando the next lap as well, so you know, I think we gave the fans something to cheer about, but just sorry we couldn't do better today. I think there was definitely a podium there. I don't think we would have been able to fight with Fernando, who was too fast, but I think the Red Bulls would have been interesting competition. But yeah, I didn't seem to have as many fuel issues as maybe Lewis did. Maybe because I wasn't very quick at the start of the race, I looked like I conserved more fuel. But yeah, basically sorry to the fans, and I wish we could have done more. But seems that way at the British Grand Prix for me over the last few years. But come back next year, and hopefully we'll have a strong car, and we won't make any mistakes.
Another very, very difficult British Grand Prix for Jenson Button. 12 times he's raced here, yet to finish on the podium, and today was really disappointing. We're joined